hip hop. I was buying albums. I remember when I bought albums, so she would always give me money to go buy albums. So she had bought me a CD player, and this is all planting the seed for what I was gonna become. You know, I remember when, and again, I'm a kid. I remember buying Bone Thugs and Harmony album, East 99 Eternal. The first one was Creeping on the Come Up. I think the third one was Art of War. I remember buying Reasonable Doubt. I bought it on Church Avenue from the Dreads. I got the original Reasonable Doubt with the gun on it. Ask About Me. I remember buying It Was Written, the Machiavelli album, Mobb Deep, Life After Death. We went to Beat Street. Shout out to Beat Street, downtown Brooklyn, which was an institution of hip hop. Just going down those steps was legendary. I remember buying Volume 3 at King's Plaza. I just remember, mom's giving me the bread. I'm going to get these albums. And just, again, living with these albums, living with these records. You have to live with it,
How did it feel? Because kids got MP3s now. They download, they got it, boom, or they stream. How did it feel unwrapping that package?
It was like it's an unbelievable feeling, bro. Yo, you almost got a high from just hearing that plastic, because you have to take the little clear one off up top first, then you just rip open the, rolling over and picking up my iPhone. It's kind of a disappointment, even though it's right there. I miss getting them $10 from my mom's going down, and it's practically almost every week because she had to give me money. Mom, new album came out, gotta go get. She already knew. It's like it was kind of, she knew, because I had my CD collection. She knew. And another thing too, when your collection starts getting bigger, it's like you're the shit now. Put it in your CD player. Now you reading from track 1, the engineering, turn it around. Oh, Rockefeller Records is at John Street. Boom. Now you on a train. Get off at Nevins. Go down the block past the harassers at Bargain Bazaar to get you to come in and buy a mixtape. You get down there, you go down the steps at B Street, because you come in, you gotta go down to the right. But just even going down the steps, saw all the nice posters and whatever album, whatever sticker they had in there. So boom, you go down the steps. Usually they always have the new album straight ahead at the cash register, or you make the right, all the records were and everybody else was. I had to go in. I knew where the new albums were, but I just had to go in, and it's something about record stores that do that to me. Touching the vinyl, touching the CDs, the tapes, it's a high. So anyways, I would go in there, search records. Sometimes I would end up purchasing an old album, whatever it was. So now I'm sitting on the train. I got BG's new album. This is when he had the Bling Bling album. This was 99. I'm on the train. Get back on the 4 train. I'll take the 3 local. Put it in my Sony Discman. Put my headphones on. I'm looking. Oh, New Orleans. And this is when Cash Money kept their phone numbers on the CD. I'm talking about Birdman had his number on the CD. Why didn't I call him, pop up to New Orleans? They had their address, everything. You see Manny Fresh produced, and you see the other images that he took for the album. Put that away. I go to Sam Goody's. Kings Plaza has Sam Goody too. I think they had another one in Times Square. We'd go there too. Sometimes hang out with your friends. But the biggest purchase I ever remember, besides Reasonable Doubt, June 25th, 1996, was when Biggie died. First of all, getting your CD was a task that day, because they knew what everybody was coming for. We was coming for Life After Death. And just the whole feeling, the city felt different. And literally, I remember the train ride home, everybody had their head down. Either they were crying, or they were just hurriedly just looking through and just looking at Biggie. Like, it's the last time we were gonna get to see Biggie. Some people walking down the street, reading, it's like we all choreographed this. We got on the train, all sat down, open up, rip, open. We was like, double CD. Everybody's like, and I wish I had a camera. I wish Instagram was around at that time. And we're all just reading it, and everybody on the train is just shaking their head like, damn, man, like. And then we on the train. Today's agenda, got the suitcase up there. It was like, yo, this is hard. Like, yo, what is this? It's you can't even describe it. I just remember doing it. I did it to so many CDs. That feeling's indescribable, man. It's amazing, man. So I put the DeLorean on my album cover, man. Let's get in the time machine and go.
Yeah, the significance of the DeLorean, you want to talk about that, and the album cover, just the cover itself.
I was thinking about, because I always wanted a DeLorean when I was a kid. I told you I used to dream about stuff like that. Well, it was 2 stories. I'm gonna tell you the first one before I go to Drug Dealer Time Machine. I actually did, me and my brothers recorded an episode where, because I was going through a lot mentally, where I went back to Guyana before my parents went on their first date. And I went to talk to my dad, because we don't have a relationship at all. And, it's non-existent. But I wanted to talk to him. Yo, you're going out with this girl, right? And I wanted, we approached him, I approached him because I was the one who went back to Guyana before they went on their first date. They went to the movies. And the car, I did all the stuff. I actually played my dad's voice. It was terrible. The accent was horrible. Got back to Guyana and I saw him getting ready to go on the date with my mother. I seen my grandmother. Shout out to Doreen. Seen her in the house. And I was excited. I was like, oh, that's my grandmother. She's so beautiful. He was going to meet my mother. So I linked up. I seen him. It's like, yo, this girl you're going out with, please, I'm your son from wherever. And I had to prove it to him. I was like, yo, you're my father. Please take care of her. You ended up being a total piece of shit. And she's living great now. My mother's living great. She has a beautiful life. You ended up being a piece of shit. Your sons actually don't respect you. They don't want to be like you. You need to change your ways. So I think you should do this now for the sake of the future for your kids. And especially me, because I'm the eldest. So you really gotta, tighten up, do better, treat her right, and we'll be a family. So I did that episode. It didn't sound too good to me, so I scrapped it. So anyways, I actually had my little brothers and I was telling them what I'm gonna do. I called them on the phone and we recorded over the phone. But I still have the audio, who knows? But then the other one I did was called Drug Dealer Time Machine. I went back in time in my Benz. I wanted to link up with all the popular drug dealers that I knew and tell them, hey, listen, they're gonna let you guys out from marijuana. It's coming up in the future. Don't get caught. But guess what? Buy all the property. Buy all these brownstones. Put in your mama name like y'all always do. Forget those chains. Nah. Forget it. Forget all those cars. It's not gonna mean nothing. Buy back the block. Go to Flatbush. They were selling brownstones when my uncle and them came to the country. Well, I had family here from back in the late 60s. My family was here. They were buying brownstones for $10,000, $20,000. And at its height in the 80s was $40,000. These guys were spending $50,000 in the club every night. I was going to, go buy 20 of them in Bed-Stuy, because they're $5 million now. All the white people came and bought it up. Go to Flatbush, buy up all these family houses. So God forbid y'all go in, guess what? We got the property. Y'all put it in y'all mama name, y'all got it, and I'll teach y'all about LLCs. That was just, the basis of it. So going forward, when I did Doreen's Favorite, I was basically taking everybody back. So the best thing to put on the cover, a DeLorean, everybody would get it.